Did you laugh? Pause.
In the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Okay. All we gotta do is take Waller out the game. And we should be good.
17 now. Here's a 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Limited running room as you get about 3 to the 21. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And running with power here. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. Not much there, only a yard.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. Running is Jacobs. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
Oh my God, bro. We gotta go there. Nice and
2nd and 3.
We gotta take it there right now.
For the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's
touchdown. Willie Snead. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Jonathan Hankins in on the stop. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Herbert. Flush to his right. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Herbert. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40.
Can I change his thing? Oh my God.
Now it's Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. For Justin Herbert, we saw the big arm in his days in Oregon, of course. Saw it even more in his rookie season with the Chargers. And if anything, it appears to just continue to get stronger. Try and run it here. 2-point conversion is successful. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 4. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And there's a typical run by Josh Jacobs, one where as a defender, you have to make a decision about how you approach him because he's awfully physical with the ball in his hands. 12 touchdowns on the ground last year after 7 as a rookie.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. The CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And they decided to go with the safety blitz there. And look, if that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then because they'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield. And oftentimes, the QB ends up on his backside as he did there.
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To throw, it's Carr. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him. And
touchdown Raiders.
Gosh.
Henry Ruggs, his third touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. We gotta run the ball. This is the 27th ranked rushing defense. Let's run this ball.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And a big part of Justin Herbert's success as a rookie was having a guy like Keenan Allen to throw to. Allen's averaged over 100 catches a year the last 4 years. No matter who's throwing it, they can count on him.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They were trying to go back to Allen there, and now it's second down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Jalen Guyton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Let's go. We gotta win this game. This game right here is a very big game. Very big game, and we gotta take it there nice and early. We gotta go there.
Here's Carr to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14
I can't do this
out of that one. And
I gotta
we
see
go to
this
the
some
2-minute warning.
He's getting too comfortable in the pocket, throwing all over the field. Them days are over.
Reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to
Them days are over. We gotta take it there, guys.
Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's
What the?
action. Throw on the quick slant.
Oh
my
God!
And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
This dude is 9 for 9.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Oh my gosh.
43 yards on the ground for him so far.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play
Why
that
is he
preceded it, but
sus?
still.
Fuck you, don't come in no name sus.
Absolutely, pretty good room
None of
on
my
that last
business.
play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still.
Minding
like
my
each
business.
and every time, won't you?
Pass caught by Ruggs, middle
Oh
of the
my
field.
god,
The
bro.
Raiders gonna use
I really
one of their
can't stop
timeouts.
him.
As the clock will
This
stop
is
with
unreal.
37 seconds to play in this first half.
I mean, he just having a field day with my defense.
From the 13 now, they work on
Let's
1st
go.
and 10. On 1st down, Drake.
Good job.
Taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Good job, good job, good job, good job.
Carr gonna throw. Touchdown.
Wow.
That's caught. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments,
I guess it's just going to be a shootout because one thing about me, I'm going to take it there.
all about the defense.
It should
They've
just be a
got to figure
shootout.
out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage?
You know what, I
right
wanna-
now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Let's go. I can just hit a D at least for 50 yards.
Charger drive about to get
What is
going
this?
as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got him in, complete.
Oh,
Fighting his way through contact. And
Oh my God, that was dumb.
Takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
wow.
And we're going to get a timeout with
Wow.
2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I don't know what to do now. Why would I do that? God.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. The final shot before the break for Herbert, escaping the pressure. And
That's why I did it. You better take it there, boy. You better go there right now. You know what I'm talking about.
As time expires in the first
You know what I'm
half,
talking
and
about.
the Chargers have a chance to tie the game here in the final
You
seconds
know
of the
exactly
half.
what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's take it there.
And now once again, they'll line
That's
up
right.
to go for 2.
That's right.
The final shot before break. Herbert.
Let's go.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they
Come
try
on,
to
y'all.
finish off this
We
drive with
are
6
taking it
points.
to the next level.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman.
I gotta run. I gotta start running the ball.
Halftime report.
I gotta start running the ball. I gotta prepare for my Ravens offense.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half.
Let's go, guys. I'm ready to take it there. I'm ready to take it there.
What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a fair catch signaled for.
Let's take a long drive. Let's take a long drive. Let's take a long drive. Let's take a long drive.
The Charger drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it.
We didn't. We gotta start throwing the ball, though.
They'll want to get those running backs going. and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert, they'll roll him out right. And complete right side to Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Let's go. We gotta step up on defense too. That's what's next. Defense.
Herbert throwing again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Oh my God!
Picked off by the rookie from TCU, Trayvon Merrick.
Oh my God, he was wide
It was a
open.
drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive open. Going, looking for the end zone.
All right, defense, this is where we gotta step up. We gotta step up at least one time.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Now Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
For Henry Ruggs, he was the fastest runner at the 2020 Combine. Ran the 40 in 4.27. That is fast, folks, and that speed in evidence there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Good job.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. Now remember, still time. They can elect to kick it now from back at the 20.
You have to know what you have mentally from your kicker, because the extra points have stressed these guys out all across the league. But I think at this stage of the game, I tried him out there and try it from the 20.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Makes the score Raiders 28.
Let's go, y'all. Come on, offense. We gotta step up right
It's
here.
the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line.
I need
Chargers
to.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That's taken in by the tight end, McKitty.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Oh my gosh.
Took a
Bro,
shot,
I'm
couldn't
thinking.
connect. Keenan Allen, the intended target, but
Why
it's
is he
going to
not
be
taking the
second
lead?
down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
To the air again, Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he'll go down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's another Charger.
Herbert on first down now. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the give, this is Eckler. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Move out my way.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from TCU, Trayvon Merrick. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
I mean, it's
he'll
just
go down, and that will do it.
too many weapons to stop, man.
Action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. This will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
65 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And the Raider 1st down.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Carr. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing, Herbert. Flushed out right. And Allen's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Herbert to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sidelines. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
Throw left side, take it in by McKinney. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Herbert. He's got McKinney complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Herbert. And he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So